We're gonna talk about art. We're gonna talk right away of the most important that art represents for me, especially painting. It's a feeling of freedom. It's a feeling of freedom that you won't have during the day, except if you do this, because there's so many limitations during the day, so many restrictions, so many things we have to adapt to circumstances, to our loved ones, to the timing, to the places we have to be, to the situations, to the deadlines, and all of those things, that this is the moment that you have a blank canvas, or even you can paint on top of a painted canvas, that is just for you, for your own voice, your own soul to express herself. Okay, we're constantly bombarded by other people's voices, even when these voices are kind and try to help and try to give advice and they're very beautiful or not, whatever. We're constantly hearing other people's voices and advices and thoughts and opinions, and when it's time for your voice, this is a good time. Painting is a good time. And I understand sometimes we don't have the space or the moment, but you really have to make it happen somehow. I mean, I emptied a closet in order to be able to put a canvas there and paint. I'm sure you can find a place, and I'm sure you can find a moment, whether it's waking up earlier or going to sleep later or in lunchtime, especially to do intuitive art. Intuitive art is art that comes directly from your soul, from your inside. On the other side, when you paint figuratively, for example, you say, I want to paint this beautiful flower, and you try to copy and you're inspired by the external world, right? And the more accurate it is, the better you feel and the nicer the painting, and it's a great exercise. I truly recommend it too. But intuitive art is something that you also would love to try, I think. It's really no judgment, no limits, no nothing. No, it's nice or not, what does it mean, what does it not mean. You just take your brush and you paint just the way you feel. Sometimes I feel like putting a bunch of yellow on the canvas and just start painting, no limitations and no thoughts. It's just your hand painting. It's your emotions, your sensitivity, your feelings, just the way it comes. You let it flow. And this is a great exercise, great opportunity to let your voice and your soul be present in this material world, because we are in this material world to influence it, not to stay away from it. What is good about this is that you're gonna feel good while you're painting and after you're painting. You know, sometimes you do actions like, I don't know, opening the fridge, watching a YouTube video, watching this TV show, or all these things that you actually feel a little bit good while you do it, but after you don't feel good. It's not really fulfilling. Something that is fulfilling is something that fills your soul, or that you learn something, or makes you understand more of yourself, of the world, and that is fulfilling. So taking the time to paint is one of the best things you can do for you and for others, because this is not selfish. When you feel good, the rest of the people around you will feel better, especially your loved ones. The best thing you can do for your loved ones is to be good, to feel good about yourself, to feel fulfilled. Because if not, you're gonna be behind everybody, trying to see how you can fix other people's lives and doing things that really they don't help them. The children are happy when the mother is happy. That's the way it is, and your spouse is gonna be more happy when you are happy. If you're sad, if you're depressed, if you're looking down, if you feel very stressed, you're not helping to the harmony of the house. Doesn't matter if you live alone or you live with your parents or a flatmate or whoever. There is an activity called art therapy. Art therapy helps you to reduce stress, to focus, and to know more about yourself. Do an activity or an exercise about art therapy, and you're gonna find answers you didn't even know you had. You're gonna find things about yourself, memories or ideas that you didn't even know you had. It's like part of your reason of being alive is to create. So for intuitive art, it doesn't matter if you don't know how to paint, if you don't have techniques, if you didn't take classes. It doesn't matter. You just need a canvas or a booklet and some watercolors or oils or acrylics or even pencils. It's still better than nothing. I remember one of my first philosophy classes, we talked about art, and the teacher said art is not useful. Like, we live in a society where everything has to be useful, it has to serve something, a purpose. Sometimes art will just be, sit there, be hung on a wall, and that's it. For me, it makes it even more precious. The fact that it's not like you use it for something. It's just pure life, pure vibration, pure energy, pure colors. There's not a lot of things that are like that, and that makes it even more special. There is actually a booklet that you can get on Amazon for like $5 that has 60 activities for art therapy, and you can do it there. It has a blank space. It tells you what to draw, what to think, which question to ask yourself, and it can help you a lot, especially if you don't have a lot of time or space. I recommend it, and I'm gonna put it on the description.